Just saw Mortal Kombat 2. Listen, whoever the director is of this movie, fire this man now. He just don't got the stuff. This movie is stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Man, get to a point where I'm starting to think they need to just go ahead and leave some of these video game movies alone. Do it just stop. I should not have to walk in and turn my brain off to have a good time. And I feel like that's what I have to do with Mortal Kombat. And it's just hard. Even when the good stuff is happening, you got there's some nice action scenes in this movie. But even with that, I still find myself look like, would it have went down like that though? Is that the way that they would have reacted? That's one of my biggest gripes in the movie. Is the way people are reacting to things, to events that take place in this movie. Before I get too deep into that, let me tell you what the movie's about. This is the sequel to the 2021 Mortal Kombat. However, this time around, we have a tournament on our hands. And now that we have a tournament on our hands, the Earth's mightiest warriors, Liu Kang, Sonya Blade, Jax, Cole Young, that little group right there, they have to save the world. However, Raiden does state that they are short one hero. Welcome in Johnny Cage. Long story short, they have to win this tournament to save the world from being ruled by the one and only, the big baddie, Mr. Shao Kahn himself. That brother is huge. Google him. First chance you get. That dude is big for no reason. He's huge. Huge. You even see him in the movie having to squat down and fight people. Like 8'5". It's crazy. But that's pretty much what the movie is about. I'm not giving the spoilers or anything like that. If I had to rate this movie 1 through 10, I rate this movie a 6. This is not the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. However, I did not fully enjoy myself because I found it was too many times where I feel like I had to turn my brain off. It's just too many times where I just find it hard to believe that that's how someone would really react to the situation that they're put in, especially in a movie like this. Remember, this is a movie where people are not just fighting in a tournament. They have to kill each other in order to win. I just feel like there's a way when you see someone, I don't know, their head explode, a hole bursts through their chest, a limb gets ripped off. I just don't think you would naturally walk away from that like, whew, that was close. How did you guys do? I just don't think that's the reaction you're going to have, even if that's the enemy. You know what I mean? I just don't see that happening. Where's the adrenaline? Where's the panic? I don't know. Just, come on. Now, I know this is a game, but damn, they literally walked away like they just got finished playing the game. I just don't think how that's going to happen. There's even a scene with my man Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage enters the shenanigans. For the first time, he's seeing Liu Kang and Jax with these metal arms. Liu Kang's, it has fire flames coming out of his hands. And his reaction to it, Johnny Cage's reaction to this is, well, that's cheating. I'm sorry, man. I just don't think that's how you're going to go. I just don't think that's how you're going to react to something like that. Somebody has fire shooting out their hands. I just think you're going to be a little bit more like, whoa, get me the hell out of here. I didn't sign up for that. How does he do? First of all, how is he doing that? Like, I would just have a lot more questions than my first time seeing it versus, all right, he's cheating. So what do you guys leave me here for? Man, no way, Jose. No. It has to have some sort of realism to this, even if this is a fantasy movie, especially if the audience is supposed to be seeing this movie through Johnny Cage's eyes. Because yes, he is the eye of the audience. We're experiencing this more so through him, more than anything. And so he has to be grounded. Don't get me wrong, there's moments where he is, but it's also, sometimes it takes a while to get there. It takes a while to get there. Now, he just saw Liu Kang shoot fire at his hands. But when Raiden tells him, hey, we need you to help us save the world, that's when he's like, oh, no, now I can't do it. No. I'm like, my man, your reaction should have been that the second you walked in this month. First of all, how you even agree to go there to begin with? Like I said, this movie is not total trash. There are some things I do like about the movie, like the set pieces, where the fights actually takes place. I thought he did a great job with that. Every scene where a fight took place was like well constructed. The scenes look beautiful. The colors are beautiful. It looked really good. They did their thing with that. Like I said, the movie ain't just total dog-ish, but still, if you're going to see this movie, definitely be prepared to turn your brain off because, man, I'm telling you right now, if you're thinking logically, you're going to catch a headache before you even halfway through this movie. One more thing that I did like about this movie, I do like the fact that the deaths in this movie, there are some surprise deaths in this movie. Maybe once you get shocked by that first surprise, it really can put you on edge because now you kind of don't know who's going to live, who's going to die when these fights tend to happen. The movie is funny. I will say, my man Kano, whatever the actor is that plays that role, man, he kills it. He is just hilarious every scene. And however many movies they make, they need to continue to bring them back. I do just wish this movie right here had a little bit more of a serious tone to it. It don't be too serious, but just, if I'm supposed to be worried, then I should feel worried. It shouldn't feel like a comedy. It shouldn't feel goofy. You know what I mean? It should just be a little bit more of a serious tone to it, especially for just like the game. The game has a little bit of a serious tone to it. The game has its goofiness in it as well too. But for the most part, the game was a little scary. I remember growing up on it in the 90s. All right, there's a little bit of a horror element to the game. Listen, my expectations going into this movie was not all that high to begin with. I know none of these Mortal Kombat movies are going to top the 1995 classic. I didn't expect it to do that. All I expect is just to have a good time, but at the same time, not necessarily have to turn my brain off too. I want some things to be a little logical and make a little sense. But look, that's what I think of the movie. This is a non-spoiler review. Tell me what you think. Be sure to keep a lookout for the spoiler review I'm about to do. My name is Deshaun Thompson. I'm out this thing.